Okay, hello. It is me again, Authko. I'm currently struggling because I always prepared, right? Perfectly prepared streamer. Forgetting the Spotify hates me for some reason and never wants to log in to put on the background music. I don't know how to resolve that. I need to download like the web app or something, the desktop app. But I guess I can transfer over to here for now. All right, so I guess today's agenda. Oh, that is not good. It just said corrupted. Today's agenda is going to be, I guess, the same as last week. If you saw the announcements that this stream is gonna be a drawing stream. We're gonna be continuing the drawing that we did last week, which is the character art for the latest song I want to release. I'm just working through my list of songs in a random order. There we go. That's some music. Let me make sure it's actually audible. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna be continuing that, and that is going to be, please tell me it's loaded up correctly. There we go. I didn't see announcements at all. That's possible. The algorithm probably just didn't send it out yet, because I did it a little late, especially later this week. It was like an hour ago. So, but streams are at the same time every week regardless, so hope we'll probably get some people eventually. But yeah, so for those that weren't here this week or will be tuning in, this is the drawing we're working on for the song I want to release called Train of Thought, which proved to be a lot more difficult than I anticipated. I was hoping to get both of the drawings finished this last week, but I ended up only getting one of them. And this is not a mistake, it's intentional. I only drew part of the drill over here because there's no need to draw the rest. In theory, it's going to be covered by the rest of the character. Yeah, and the progress made was definitely tremendous, I think, because originally it kind of just looked like that, really blurry, because I upscaled the drawing, I think, because I wanted a full resolution image, but I didn't fully prepare for that. I think I did it like after the fact. So you can see we've added quite a bit of detail and perspective change. So now, but now because I did one half, I must do the other. So I guess without further ado, I'm gonna start that. Oh, actually, hold on. There's something I did forget. There was a message I needed to send to myself because I won't have access to my phone. Because the phone is my camera. Fuck, I'll just DM. I'm gonna DM my alt account on Discord. It's so much easier. Oh, that reminded me, because I have all my, I kind of use I have an alt account on Discord specifically just to send myself stuff from my phone, because it's proved to be a lot easier. So it's kind of just acts as my drive, in which I'm reminded I do have a lot of good stuff in the works. Where's my YouTube studio? Which I guess I could show. I don't know if it counts as like a teaser. Yeah, don't mind that I'm currently shuffling left to right because camera issues. I don't know if it necessarily counts as like a teaser if I were to show this, but I had like a really productive day yesterday where how much happened yesterday. I woke up, I had to go to like a doctor's appointment, which was probably the nicest doctor's office I've ever been to, like in terms of quality, though I don't know if that's a high bar. My bar for just really nice doctor's office, the fact that they had like a whole ass fucking coffee machine, which is kind of nice. But yeah, after that, bro, so many things. Went out, had fun, but most importantly, I got like so much drawing and music done. I made like a whole illustration for like a potential album cover just like last night, which I don't know is gonna be a final, because you know it's like usually I don't go over drafts. Like I don't tend to do drafts, which is bad. because usually like you don't just go with your first idea and then run with it. Usually you come like a bunch of thumbnails or something to get like a big picture of like, okay, I have all these ideas, let's run through them. This one's kind of cool, but this one's probably even better. I haven't been able to do that, which I want to get better at, but because I feel like I'm missing out on something. Because usually the first idea is just kind of what happened. With music is different because that's all iteration, but like drawings, I kind of just like make a drawing. It's like, all right, this is the drawing. This is this drawing. There's no like versions of this drawing. Or my versions, I guess, are the sketches I do over. Like, I guess this would be like, my draft is just like this rough sketch, and then I went over it later. It's like, all right, now we edited it to be like a more proper one. But yeah, but I did make an album cover, or just the cover. I still need to work on the typing of it, because the type is really ugly. Yeah, because I'm not I took like one graphic design class. I have not taken a proper graphic design course to learn all that typography and everything. It's a little tricky. I don't know where I don't know where I want to start with this. Well, first, what I want to start with, get rid of the layer. What are all these? Like this was I trying to draw? Oh, that's not gonna. Is that gonna work? I didn't remember I was already drawing over this to try and get it right. But I might need to do it again because, as we can see, it's a little thick. I seem to have made the left line art a lot thinner and like thick in specific areas, I guess. There's a bit of variety to the line weight, but this one is like generally just really thick, which I'm not, it doesn't look uniform. So I might just scrap that and completely do it from the beginning. And oh shoot, because I was drawing yesterday, I changed my pen. I don't remember which pen I was using. And there are lots to choose from. Or does the document remember? I think the document remembers. Yeah, that was it. It was a nice textured brush. So do I want to completely remove you or just dim you? Well, I don't know if dimming really works because it's gonna get really busy unless I dim this one even more. I don't know. Well, yeah, because I'm the one that has to figure it out. Yeah, because I know one of the critiques I also got, which I wanted to address with this one, was originally this face was really square, which is why I've rounded it now to be like a much more proper shape. I had to do the opposite with this one, because it was the quick sketch. I keep trying to do like to learn how to make like a simplified style, because I wanted. Is there any examples? I guess you could kind of cite like Inaba Kumori, like their MVs. They have some complexity to them, or like Naitan Seijin, their MVs, and their character art is like really like intentionally rough and simple, kind of like that. Like all their MV work has like these really simplified characters that like almost kind of look like a rough sketch, but that kind of is their style. I remember I wanted to try and develop something like that, simply because of how much of a perfectionist I am. If I could like willingly train myself to let go of that and have something more like fuck around and find out, you know, just like it has care but not too much care that I cripple myself. That didn't work. As you can clearly see, it did not work here because I ended up making it more and more complicated regardless. So we're still working on that. Inaba what? Inaba Kumori. I will type that in the chat. Is a famous Vocaloid artist. Oh wait, what? Where's this one? Inabakumori. Famous Vocaloid artist that made popular songs you might recognize, like Lag Train. I think Lag Train being like the one, which is actually what I'm loosely using as like a reference for my thing, for this MV, because I wanted it to be a little more not complex, but I wanted it to be more visually intriguing. That's the word. Because I could just have a still image, but I didn't want it to just be a still image, because that could be a little boring over a long period of time for a video. So I wanted to make like a little again with Animal Crossing as sound. Yes, I do have the Animal Crossing sound on here. What was I saying though? Oh, like I could just have the still image run throughout the entire video, but that's not necessarily what I want to do, because I wanted some more visual interest. So I wanted to do like a kind of subtle animation, more like animatic kind of thing, not like live 2D, but just kind of like in the same just little vibration, I guess, to show like the environment is reacting, and like a three frame animation in the window. That's what I stole from the Inabakumori's Lag Train, where that actually is like really clever to show how like, oh, even though nothing is moving in the frame, maybe, or only subtly, you can see forward movements from the background. Because if you see like all the like just images of buildings or stuff whizzing by in the window, it's like, oh, it shows the forward movement, that there is like a goal, there's things happening, which is what I was trying to capture with this. But you don't see now, because I had to do that in Premiere Pro. I think I drew the frames here, but I exported them and put them in Premiere Pro later. But now I had to draw, like, the last things I have to do are these characters to put in Premiere Pro and finish the video off. Unless I go crazy again and want to do more interesting stuff but with the video, but I don't want to. I'm constantly fighting between the urge of like, I want to make the most epic video known to man, versus if I do that, I'm simply one person and that's too much. And I will be looking at every little minute detail, be like, okay, but that could be different. Okay, but that could be better. Okay, but that could be different. Okay, but that could be better. No. I need to learn the balance between allowing myself to take those creative liberties and run with it, and also learn to throw it away and let it be done. I'll remind you. Alright, thank you. I do, and I definitely want to like get through this quicker, because I have so many more songs I want to work on. Because I can't sit on one thing for too long. Well, that's like all I do. I sit on it for too long, but like rather I don't like to work on one thing too much, because I have so many other ideas I want to get through as well. Because I've gotten to the point where I almost have enough songs for like another EP. Like what, like I was about to say about 6 or 7. Fucking killing myself. But yet, like about that many, I think. Ish. I don't know, maybe more like 5 or 6. It depends. To make like another EP. But the more songs I have that I'm like, oh, I could release these as like a set of like an EP, the more it'll like it's just gonna drag on, and they never will release, because I'm like, oh, I can't release this one, this is part of the set, because this other song in the set is not done. Such is the eternal artist dilemma. But I will say, at least these streams have definitely got me back into drawing, which is one of the weaker points I think I have, is my drawing, because I've been drawing for longer, but like I was less into it in a way. I don't know, these streams have definitely helped me force to sit down and actually do it, because I almost kind of view it as work, and it's like, oh, I gotta work and do this or whatever. but it's really easy to just sit in the background and talk and just do it. A little slower than if I were to just do it, but like I'm learning the joy of it again. I feel like a kid whose parents force him to learn an instrument. It's like, I fucking hate this. I fucking hate this. I'm forcing myself to do this, and then years later, like, you know what? Maybe it wasn't so bad after all. I kind of miss the instrument. But my instrument in this instance is the pencil. No, what especially helped is that I didn't like the way I'm drawing right now, I have my drawing tablet on the desk, but like that wasn't always the case. I have what is currently my chat monitor on the right is my old drawing tablet, the screen one. I've learned I do prefer the screen tablets, I mean the desktop tablets, you could say, over the screen tablets. And I don't know why that is. Actually, no, I think I do know why that is. I think it's because I remember on my screen tablet, it's like, because it's my hand, is some weird interpretation. It's like I have to be precise, or that it is more precise. It doesn't make sense, but the drawing tablet being on the desk, it's like I dissociate from it more and just let the pen do the work, and I'm not too focused on like what my hand is actually doing. I just see the shapes form and just like, all right, I will form the shape. Where having the actual like kind of tactile feel of like, oh, I'm seeing the screen like it's a paper and drawing on it, just did not work for me. It doesn't make sense, but it makes sense to me. So now I'm just using that now. My little XP pen, not little actually. I had like a much smaller Wacom before, which was annoying. This shit was like 5 inches big and covered like no desk. So I think I'm like this one's like in between what my old Wacom was and my big screen tablet was. I mean, I'm really gonna be dreading like what I had to do to get to what I'm gonna do when I get to the skirt area. I remember the reference photo I had was hard for me to follow, which is another reason why I should definitely be using more reference, which I've kind of been doing in the modern day, in a way. Like the album cover I mentioned before that I'm like working on was just looking at it's like a very kind of like this, where it's just like the top half body with like a hand. My hands, after looking at my own physical hand for reference like a lot more frequently, have gotten so much better. It's fucking nutty. I remember looking at myself, or looking at my, like leaning back in the chair, looking at the screen like, damn, that's a fucking hand. I've outdone myself with this one. And reference is a weird thing for me, because it's just because I'm a little lazy. It's like I'm perfectionist and lazy at the same time, because like obviously using reference really good, having to look for the reference really annoying. But it does help tremendously. Did I change the? Okay, no. I just froze for a minute. I was wondering if I changed my Twitch stream summary. I know you were lazy since I saw you first time, but hey, I've been getting a lot of work done recently. Bro, you should the generational run I did yesterday. After I got home from, because I played a lot yesterday. I leaned back. I had like a couple hour Minecraft session. Bro, I've been fucking fiending on the Minecraft. It's the 2-week Minecraft period has begun again for me, because me and my friends had just started up a realm and we just been going crazy on that, recreating like a lot of Japanese styled architecture. just for the hell of it. But after that and going out and whatever, I like just sat down. It's like, all right, I need to do some of my chorus battle work. Got that, wrapped it up. Well, not wrapped up. I still need to look over some audio before I send it out. But that, well, just getting the audio was the hardest part. But then after that, it's like in the middle of the night, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I need to work on some music. I need to do some drawing. Did both of those. Mixed one of the previous songs I saw on stream. I showcased on stream, Neurotoxin. I finally got some ideas for lyrics to replace. Inputted those, mastered the song. There's still some bits that need to be fixed, like some piano work, but like fucking listening back, it's like, damn, this is like one of my best works yet. And that one just came on a whim. I don't know if no, I'm catching myself again. I'm like, I don't know what kind of music video I want to do for that. That can come later. I want to start getting into the process of just like releasing the music as is, so that the music exists in its own audio form, and then we can do the music video later. Cause like, it's not like the music's ever gonna go away or expire. We can always make a music video later. That's still valid. That is weird. YouTube seems to be struggling. Because I keep seeing this saying the chat's disconnected. I don't know if there's something wrong with the stream. Hold on, I need to send a DM to make sure. Who can I have that would check well for me? You. Boom, boom, boom. Sending message. That is stream dying. I see a lot of disconnect messages for some reason on the YouTube side. Boom. All right, I got my guy in the chair. Is this an appropriate face? Because I'm drawing this face, and it definitely looks like a face I draw. But is it appropriate for this drawing? Because it looks a bit small, but oh, whoops. That's what's supposed to be in unison with the other. Alright. You look small compared to this one. Look how fucking tiny that is. And I think it's small on like the x-axis. Is that right? Yeah, like along the x-axis. Or it looks like you need to be wider. I don't know, wider or bigger? Because if I make you bigger, do you look more appropriate? A bit. Could it just be I drew the head too small? No, I think it is also the x-axis, because like you can see like the width. What is like the classic advice is that like the eyes should be like about an eyeball apart in the ballpark, which you can kind of see there is right, and here is not wrong, and I guess it is like the eyeball apart, but it's just like the actual length of this front face feels so much shorter than the other. You know, I'll merge it down. I'm gonna try editing a bit, because even if it looks good, if it's not uniform with the other, oh, because if it's not uniform with the other, then it's not serving its purpose well. Oh, I got my update. Alright. I think that is definitely better. I had to draw over it now to make it like high quality again. But that widening does make it a little more uniform compared to before. So did I make it too big now? Perhaps. I can shrink it down a bit. Apply transformation. Yeah, that if I control C that and undo everything. Before the merge too. Alright, let me merge these all again. Merge selected layers. That compared to that. Yeah, that feels more in character than this one. Oh, well, the reverse. This one feels more in character than this one because it's now appropriately wide. Alright, I'll lower that and redraw it so it's high quality again. Oh, the skirt was always going to be a problem point, but I realized another problem point is going to be analyzing all the difficulties that is still ahead. That hair, bro, I guess I'm a little saved by the fact that like it's behind a bag. I do remember loosely. I cannot. Okay, that was a misdial apparently. I just got a phone call and they immediately hung up. I hope you reach whoever you're looking for, dog. Damn. But what I do real. Oh my goodness! Make up your mind. All right, hold on. Be right back. I got a phone call. Okay, false alarm. That was a quick one. I don't know what they needed, but they were busy. Yeah. Well, I do remember this vague shape in the background is supposed to be a like bag of some sort, and then where it cuts off, I think it was like really squished. It was like a squarish bag, but like a fabric or material, leathery material that was really thin, that it was able to flex a lot. And then behind all that, well, I don't know, put like a lock or something there. And then this braid. Mouth movings are funny. I might be leaning a little too into the mic because my pop filter covers a lot of me. I had to kind of like put it to the side but still speak into it, but still be visible to the thing. All about positioning. All right. Yeah, that bag. Everything about this one, I like to challenge myself, and then I regret that I challenged myself, because it is indeed a real challenge to try and get this right. Oh, my headphone cable's getting in the way of my pen. Boom, ear. Do I need to do the ear? You know, I won't even bother drawing the ear, because all this is gonna get covered anyway when I do the hair. which I guess I can do now. I have my I have my realistic head shape. That's what I did this for to begin with. Because if I don't do my, I quote, realistic head, or just like proportioned head, I should say. If I don't do my proportioned head first, then it doesn't make sense. Then my whole perspective gets lost and it's wonky. And actually, you know what? I need reference too, because I don't have this character nearly in my mental repository as I do Teto. Because I've drawn so many Tetos that it's just like second nature, in a way. This one, not so much. Alright. This, I'm noticing, this is probably too forward. I probably want that more to the left, so I'm gonna just correct that. Though, or was that because... Okay, where's your origin point? For the middle. Probably there. Because it doesn't kind of make sense why I would have put it more forward. I mean, if your hair is like drooping down because of the perspective, because you're leaning your head against something. I don't know. Well, it's kind of like almost generic-y anime hair bangs, so it's not too difficult. They all kind of follow a similar formula. Yeah, so I should be fine no matter what I do. As long as it looks like an appealing shape. The shape is not becoming appealing. The shape is currently fighting me. It's okay. I'm seeing like a bit of a straightness that I'm not a fan of. I'm like trying to carve out a curve. I don't know. This section feels too rigid, I think. I'll come back to you. I think I'll come back to you. Oh, actually, that might have been it. I don't know. I might come back to that one. Alright, that is the tucked hair. Oh yeah, I'm like way off now. Because if the head is the bang should be like over here, not half covering your eye, doing like the it's the one guy that's like, oh, people say I look like Sasuke, is this true? And it's like I don't know what the guy is something like that. And you just like can't see, literally can't see anything of his face. That's what this feels like right now. So let's push the hair back a significant amount. Let them see. But I do want it to bunch up a little bit to be able to like, I don't know, kind of. I just imagined it that way for sleepy, tired look. But now I'm thinking about like I don't know what it would be bunching to. Is that right? Yeah, that should be fine. Then origin point for hair, for the bangs layer, all the way up here. Do you have the hair vents? It almost, okay, Una almost, in this art specifically, I'm looking at the Synth V art. It kind of looks like she has the hair vents, but ever so slightly. It's more just shading. I don't think she actually does. Looking at other art, nah, that's just the way this artist drew. It's actually very flat. Authko, did you heard Freddy Fazbear's Pizza will open New Jersey next year? I did hear about that, which is actually like fucking insane. That they decided to open a fucking Freddy Fazbear's Pizza in New Jersey of all places, bro. That's where Gotham City is based off of Newark and New York. Probably the worst place you could have put it. But that's really funny. I want to know why specifically like New Jersey of all states. It feels like a random state to put a Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, because like you would think like, oh, popular state or somewhere to put it. Like you'd either be like LA or maybe New York, not New Jersey. But who's to say? Someone will recreate lore, please. I want to say that's what I'm waiting for, but I'm like anticipating. It's like there's no way this can end well, right? Recreating a location in which literally only bad things happened in the lore, like people only died over there. There's no way someone's going to be something good can come from that. Wait, what? Whoa, what'd I say? It's true. Well, I guess we'll have to wait to see. Let's not wait to see if it becomes true. But like, I just cannot imagine anything good coming from this place. Though one of my friends did make a good joke. It's like, it's fine, guys. We're all adults. We if we went, nothing bad would happen. It's like, you know what? True. Just don't bring your kids over, please. There's gotta be some person crazy enough. Even wanting that to happen? No, that's the thing. I don't want it to happen, but like I expect it to happen. With a fan base as toxic and a lore which only horrible things happen, and then you're like, all right, let's do it in real. It's like those people on TikTok. Have you ever seen on TikTok? There's this one dude that was like actually trying to recreate like the Springtrap spring lock suit in real life, and it's like actually like 7 feet tall or whatever, and it's like a living animatronic. Bro, why? What good could come from this? This is not a net positive to the world. This is actually just like bringing Satan into existence. You're telling me that's a good idea, and that only sunshine and rainbows will be at the end of that? Hey, the best. Hopefully, the only thing that happens is fucking really awesome cosplay photos. But like, other than that, you're like actually making a mechanical weapon. Have you seen? No. Well, you go on TikTok and look up like a spring lock suit or something. Maybe you'll find it. That was months ago, I think. Not months ago, it might have been like a year ago when that was like showing up on the TikTok feed. Though I do not use TikTok, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. I don't fucking know. But I do remember vividly that fucking spring lock suit. It's like, bro, this is a terrible idea. This is a bloody terrible idea. Trying to think like what are other crazy things I've seen on TikTok. Nah, something kind of crazy I saw on YouTube was that the Arc System Works actually made like another Guilty Gear anime, but like just short animated series on their channel that just like started a day or two ago, which I think was if I remember Guilty Gear lore, following the former president of the United States. In their lore, it is kind of crazy. Oh, you were talking Citra with is that the creator for the FNAF suit? I did not know their name. I only knew them by their work. Their work precedes them. Nosy Robot. Is that what they call it? Instead of the Springtrap suit? Actually, are they allowed to call it a Springtrap suit? Is it like a copyright thing? It's not like they're selling it, they're just making it. so it's probably fine. Your hair, what is it doing? Your hair is weird. Why does it work like that? It doesn't help I'm looking at a reference photo where the hair is like very flowy for the intrigue of the pose, but like also now I want to see like what your base layer of hair looks like, and I can't see because it's all covered by frizz and like a bunch of stuff that looks like this. It's like, oh, look at my cool shit. It's like, yes, it's cool, okay, but how does it work? I want to know the layers. And I don't think I'm even necessarily drawing. I kind of just taking like creative liberties or something, kind of like how I did with the tattoo over here, where like your hair is really like, that's not how your hair works, but it's loosely based on how your hair actually works. Let me just do it like that. Oh, did I get a good curve? Nope, because I see that that entrance is absolutely abysmal. It's achieving a shape, but is it the shape I want? Because you still need to, because you kind of have the what they do with like the pointy bits. I don't know what the there's a correct term for this, but I just see it as like the pointy bit of the hair that sticks up and covers the face. Do I need to move you? Actually, could I rotate you? That's funny. Okay, actually rotating it, I think, frees up the space for the face to show more and makes it look more correct. I might have just been drawing at an angle. Yeah, I like that more. Okay, problem solved. Though I do need to fix how your hair connects to the bang now. Actually, bring it up or bring it down? No, bring it down. You look like you're balding otherwise. Oh, what's up, Aster? Welcome to the stream. As you can probably surmise, we're continuing last week's work on this MB drawing. But I don't know if I'm really achieving what I want. Cause like I like what's going on, but it feels more like what's that new? Actually, never mind, they're not new anymore. Any character in Zenless is new to me, but I was gonna compare it to like that one octopus lady. That's kind of what I feel like I see rather than Otomachi Una. So maybe with the rest of the design, I tend to be taking a little bit of like creative liberties regardless when drawing these characters, but I might be taking too much where I lose their design. It's like a Miku without the drills, though I think in this, without the drill, what the fuck? What the fuck? Miku without the twin tails. I think I'm so Tetsuo brain I said drills instead of twin tails. Oops. Hi, how are you doing? Hello, Joykey. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing good. I'm doing much better because we are getting some proper work done. I say that, but I was literally mentioning earlier, I've been getting like a lot of, I got quite a few things done in like the past 24 hours. This is my second drawing in the past 24 hours because I made like a whole potential album cover. I won't say there's gonna be like an album soon, but like I've been trying to make arts for like an album that is where I throw my ideas, like to just get stuff out there, because it is just, there shouldn't be any reason stuff isn't getting outputted other than the fact that like I'm hesitant to put it down because of the perfectionism. So I've been trying to like make an art for an album that's like, all right, this is just a throw it away and let it die, but like not like because I didn't care, but because I cared too much and need them to be retired. But I've been getting a lot of drawing done. All right, I think I can leave that there. No, forget the mirror on the other side. There we go. Yep. Alright, that, let's say it's called that done for now. And move on to a different part. Ooh, this hat gonna be the death of me. I switched to PC. Congratulations. Actually, no, before I move on to the, I guess I'll try doing the hair thing. I don't think this is an Otamachi Una thing. Okay, no, she does have that thing. I'm looking at like you could call the antenna. The antenna of the head. And no, she has one proper one. Because I've been using the Synthesizer V artwork as my basis, but I also had to look at like other pictures for reference. So she has one proper antenna, but in the Synth V artwork, she has like two. But it's actually more of that kind of thing you do with the hair where like it swoops out from like an edge like that. And then you have like the actual proper ahoge coming out. That's what I think is going on, and it was just like a little bit of a creative liberty on the artist that drew the Synth V artwork, that it kind of looks like she has two. When you want something to die, it usually ends up surviving for a long time. I mean, for me, I think that would be the good ending, because sending the artwork to die and then it actually outlives and performs well would be like the good ending. Cut this out. Yeah, kind of like that. It's I guess what I'm seeing, but do I like it? I think I can fiddle with it more, but I'll leave it there. It won't be hard to fix. The hat. Oh, the hat is an ordeal. This is how I imagine gacha game artists feel when they had to draw a character. Because sometimes the character design is so fucking overcomplicated that it just becomes a nightmare to have to try and do. It's like, damn, I hate being a fan of this. Now I can't fucking make it. Because Teto's design, well, I've never actually like drawn her outfit proper, but her hair has gotten like really easy for me to do like on a whim. I haven't been drawing Otsumachi Una nearly as much to be able to achieve that same quickness. I also haven't used her in a lot of songs to be able to draw her. I can't draw my favorite characters because they're overly detailed, literally. Like, imagine trying to do like any gacha game character. You're just automatically like soft lock from drawing anything complex, or from drawing anything you might enjoy. Oh, imagine, and like that especially applies for like if you're a 2D animator. Because like if it's like a 3D animator, oh, they don't gotta draw anything unless it's like Spider-Verse. Because then you can it's just 3D model, you just move it. But then that's its own separate level of difficulty that I know far too well. But yeah, that it just becomes like, oh, just move the thing, you don't gotta worry about the drawing part. Now, drawing a 3D character in 2D with all the little bells and whistles, there's a reason why the 2D characters tend to get simplified, because if you have it so fucking complex, you gotta draw every little individual detail, frame by frame, moving. Lord help me, this is why I'm not an animator. I already struggled just to get the one drawing out, now I gotta do like 100 drawings. I wish I could, but I don't think I have that wherewithal. Now, what is the shape of your hat? Really, it's just round, but making it just round is, I don't know, I want it to look more natural rather than just like a bulbous mass on your head. Let's see. May put this to a new layer. That's why stickman characters are used so often. That is true. That is very true. Because a stickman is just like, oh, anyone could draw a fucking stickman. Just fucking boom. Yay, yippee. But then you got like a fucking, like those like flip notes back in the day. They're just fucking like ready for fucking combat, whatever. Fucking with their swords, shit going. I can walk on water, I can fly. Bro, I remember that flip note so specifically. Just specifically the fucking I will never be afraid again. I once took 15 minutes to draw a stick man. Okay, but what were you doing with the stick man? Because anybody can draw a stick man. I refuse to believe you spent 15 minutes drawing a singular stick man. There was something crazy you were trying to do. How do you shape? Oh, actually that might be the shape. Yeah, with all those curved lines to show that they are so energetic and ready to fight. Exactly. Their line of action. If you think about it, because like one of the big like art tips is like what, line of action or something, which I guess kind of hard to do here because they're like sitting, but like oh what I'm just imagining the fucking soul bad guy pose, and it's like, oh, you see where everything is. If you think about it, a stickman is only line of action, because that's all they have. They only have where like the indication of their limbs can go. I don't know. That's how I see it. I drew a stickman with hair and it took 15 minutes. Well, that's the thing. It wasn't the stickman that took you the 15 minutes. It was the hair. How do you draw hair on a stickman? Well, I guess how do you draw hair on a human? Same way. You should put that drawing in the art channel if you still have it. I want to see that. What if a stickman got a low taper fade? I just had the cursed thought of putting a fucking low taper fade on the Teto drawing, but no, I will show restraint. I can't be allowed to do that. And like what little hat folds, like it's going somewhere. Whatever. All right, that's the hat. That's an idea of a hat. And oh, okay. I think I finally understand. Because one of the weird things about Otomachi Una is like the. Oh, that is a weird difference. Okay, that's interesting. So I'm looking at, I have Google open on my third monitor with just like references of Otomachi Una. Depending on if it's like the old Vocaloid or the Synth version, they seem to have changed the design a tad. Where in, original Otomachi Una, she has like what, her big rather hat thing that has like the eyes. Boom, boom. The thing. And then like her ribbon, which is now I realize attached to the hat. I was wondering where the thing was, if it was like on the hair or whatever, but no, it is attached to the hat, and you actually get like her doing her thing, whatever, blah blah blah. The Synth V version seems to be a tad different, in which there is no. Oh, I think my tablet's dying. Yes, it is. There's the hat. But the face, the character on the hat is instead relegated to the ribbon. On both sides, duplicated. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. But that does solve a major question. Because I was wondering how that functioned, and it is just the ribbon is attached to the hat. That's what this is. This is the ribbon. So I gotta do like what? A circle over here. Do I draw the face? I mean, I could. Little creature living inside her hair. It is. I don't know what it is. There's gotta be like lore behind it. Like, oh, we got the Tetsuo Chimera and stuff. What the fuck is this thing? It looks like a bird. That's how my mind perceives it. It's like a little bird creature just living in the hair. What are you? Why are you here? Little Tetoling. Well, it can't be a Tetoling. It's not part of Teto. It's an Unaling. And then, what would be correct perspective for this ribbon? Probably like here. Because I'm trying to imagine like point of origin coming from the hat. It probably wouldn't make sense to have it like this. Well, I guess it could, but it would have to be like this angle. If I have the indication of a ribbon coming here, but that would mean it's like this, which is fine, but it would be like that and covering the face in a way I don't want. And it doesn't have two of those. It doesn't look like it's a ribbon in the traditional sense where it has like these both over here. It looks like it's only one side of it tied in a loop. Like, oh, here's our ribbon, it comes around, it wraps around and like gets knotted and then comes out. That's how it looks to me, but really fat, so you don't notice it like that. But no, I had to, because I don't get how this hat works. Well, it's fictional, so maybe it doesn't. Because if you're thinking about like wrapping it around the head, how do you function? What? Okay, I'm thinking too deeply into this because it actually does not make any sense. Because you have a circle. That circle has to be the ribbon, but that ribbon also has to come out here and here. What kind is just glued to the head? Maybe, because that's the only way that can be answered. Because now I'm wondering, like, if the hat were real, what's on the back of it? Because the ribbon has to wrap around all this of the headband, and if it does that, it can't come out. It's not a real ribbon. This shit came from the dollar store, and that is just glued on. They have the same type of ribbon wrapped around the entire headband, and then a separate one with like a pin or something to put this shit on, because there's no way that logistically works. Could just be sewn weird. Probably, it has to be pinned or sewed or whatever. So this is one ribbon and this is a separate ribbon. How that ribbon works, it's like they made one ribbon, cut it in half, and just put it on the other side. That's the only way that works. And then sewed it on. Oh, the logic of this head is pissing me off. I think the reason it's messing with me the most, I think, is because like I had to draw it. I had to draw it and it has to make sense. But how can it make sense if it doesn't make sense structurally? I'm back. Welcome back. You just missed the ribbon rant, I guess. I do not understand you. So now I don't know what to do. I mean, I guess I can just draw what I see, and what I see is like the ribbon rounding over here, and then like you attach the tail of it. It feels like when you ask a parent why or just anybody with authority is like, why do I need to do this so that, I can do it properly, and it like just do it because I said so. But how I don't get it, and it doesn't make sense to me. I don't know how to perform, because this thing doesn't have a logic to it. You know what, let me look at the synth art one more time. Let me zoom in. Never mind, I'm wrong. I zoomed in even closer, and it's actually worse. It's worse. They are two separate things, which makes sense. I think maybe where was the confusion? Because it does look like it is. What? No, this is worse. This is worse. Okay, because it looks like those classic ribbons where it's like, oh, boom, You got like the loop, and then the tail, I guess. But what makes it worse is that there is no other half. How was this tied on? What is it tied to? No, I need a screenshot. I need to screenshot this. You need to see the same thing I'm seeing, because I don't understand. I don't understand. All right, pen, enhance image. You loop here. You have your loop here. We see the other half of it is wrapped. So what? Where's the rest of it? If we follow the line, it should be here somewhere. But it isn't. There is nothing. You're probably the first person to have a rant about a ribbon, because it doesn't make any sense. There's okay. The absolute confusion as well is that there is, you see the tail of it, meaning the ribbon has one end. Not scientifically possible, it should have two ends. That's why it's a line of thing in which you tie around something and then pull it taut so it catches, like it is over here. Where's the other tail? Because if it goes in one way and comes out, but it doesn't come out the other. Could it just loop with a knot? No, that's what I'm saying. It could loop with a knot. It depends what you mean. If you mean like a rope, maybe it could be, which is kind of even more dumb. So like, all right, we're saying like, oh, it does we have the knot here, it does that, blah blah blah. Yeah, we get that one, and it does make sense because it doesn't have this other half. It could be instead like a rope, where if you want to like I think like the ropes of boats that have like the knots in them, literally like measuring. It could be like that, in which case it's probably makes sense, except it doesn't, because why would you do that? Because it is physically possible. Stylistically, what are we doing here? Why would we do it like this? If it works, it isn't dumb. That is true. If it works, it is not dumb because it works. But I don't see how it works, and it makes me angry. You know what? Let's look at an older art version. Actually, no, let's look at this. Vocaloid 6 voice bank. Sure. Open image, a new tab. We need more reference images to figure out how she functions. I cannot rest easy at night without knowing how she It doesn't even have a... Okay. This is fundamentally different. Now it looks like the thing where it's coming from the hat, but clearly it's not. This makes sense because it looks like a sewn kind of like plushy cushion thing. That makes sense. I know how that connects. It is its own form, and then you just sew it onto the thing. That's fine, and then we cover it up with the star. But I have no answer for. And what is the piece behind it attached to? Oh, what the... well, I need both of them here just to see side by side. Fuck, what is the creature? What is the creature? Oh, there's an idea, and it's the stupidest idea, but it's one of the ideas that could be... Chat, we've come up with a solution that solves all these questions. It's not a ribbon at all. The only way this can function is if it's the tail, because then the other end is over here. That is this creature's tail looped on itself, and then it comes out. That is literally the only way in which this works. And then the question is how the creature is attached. And that means this isn't a bird, it's a fish. Cause it looks like a fin. Is the creature a pin? It has to be. I've been informed of a grand revelation and I hate it. Trust me, bro. Solution. Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much, but it is what it is, and I have to draw it. I am almost inclined to believe the tail solution, which would change how this works. That's the only way. That's the only way it makes logical sense. But even if that's the only way it makes logical sense, it makes no sense. Screw it. We're drawing a tail. That's my lore. Can we get like a fact check on what this creature, what Tamachi Uno's little creature thing is? I mean, I get actually the ribbon being a tail is not a bad theory given the fact that its original shape form is a fucking hat. So like what do we have to lose? It doesn't sound out there. If Teto's a chimera, sure, we have a fucking demon hat that has a tail, but that's a ribbon for a tail. Actually, how high should you be? It looks rather high. It almost looks like a bun. Because I'm trying to figure out like how high I wanted to put it. It kind of looks like if this were hair instead, it looks like she just has buns. I can't draw on that layer because it's under the image. You're just going into your theory too much, I think. I mean, if it helps me learn how to draw this thing, then it's a fine theory, and it works. It's not true. That it's just a theory. Theories aren't inherently truth. They just make the most sense for the function that we've assigned to them. And the function I've assigned to this is how to draw this creature. A hat theory, yes. Gotta get Matthew Patrick on the line. Alright, how do I do you? Because yeah, if the knot's there. Yeah. And then tail somewhere. We're not gonna make it look nice. No. See, this is why it's fucked up, because I'm still, even though I've gotten my personal answer, it's still like weird trying to draw it in a way that makes sense. In a way that looks visually appealing and makes sense. Because I almost kind of wanted to draw it coming from this, but I had to draw it coming from the knot and in the negative space before the hat so that I don't create a tangent and it looks ugly. Also, what happened to the beautiful Teto head? I mean, unfortunately, she's not dead. Unfortunately, they're still alive. But that's neither here nor there. We can let them rest in limbo. We don't need to bring them back out. Alright, then the loop. Like, where would you come from? To indicate that there's a loop, that this has a wrap. Anytime I say the word rap, I just think of that one rap battle with that one. It was like the freestyle rap battles, like rap around, to wrap around, turn this rap around. That's a rap for you, round. This shit was ass. I don't know if anyone knows that video. That was an Instagram reel my friend sent me, and it's so fucking funny. Because there's like this, I think there's like Genie's lyrics or something for it too, or whatever. And if you like study that rap battle, it's like actually really eloquently written, using multiple forms of the word rap in all its forms, like rapping a bow, or like the word rap, or something. I don't even know. Oh, I love that video so much. But no one at the time understands it. They just like hear the word rap too many times, like that shit was ass. That's what I was saying with you wanted to die but it refuses. Oh, the fucking the Chad Tetsu. It is unfortunate. As much as tread from it, run from it, the Tetsu still arrives. Where is this tail? Sure, we can say it's there. That's like the best place for it to be. With just enough space to give it, to make it not a tangent, I think. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. And then I gotta do the same on the other side. Fuck! Fuck! I gotta do the same on the other side. Actually, do I? Control CV, edit, transform, flip horizontal. Work smarter, not harder. And it's gonna mostly sit behind the head, I think. Because on the other side, so you're not gonna see all of it. And I think, no, put it a little lower. Like right there. And then erase what isn't visible. It should be like all this. So that's fine. I'll clean it up later, but that should be fine, yeah. Oh, and then I gotta draw the little face. Wrap around, wrap around. No, wrap around, wrap this whole wrap around. Face. Oh, the face creates a tangent? Nah, it'll be fine. Okay, we'll draw a little lower. And then the eyes. Might have to do the eyes later because I'm just, it kind of does just follow that line, that head line where the head is. But I'll erase that regardless, so it will be fine. Or should I rotate it more? Let's say you reference photo. You're the reference photo. He's looking down on you. He's like fucking insulting your whole family bloodline. Where's my pen? There we go. Oh, that's really funny. That's really funny. Oh, it just looks like he hates everyone's guts. Sure, I like that. I kind of like that. And for this one, fuck, I don't know what to do for this one. Maybe just slightly peeking over. I should have waited to draw the face before I did this one. Oh, that's looking so much better than the original line art I was doing for this one. The reference photo is judging you for not believing it's a ribbon. Look at this fucking conspiracy theorist. He thinks it's a tail. Hey, it's a Vocaloid, or I guess a synth V. There's synth V, and that means literally anything you do is canon. So if you think about it, I cannot be physically wrong, and therefore it is a tail, because I say so. Checkmate. And I think because I made the head bigger, I kind of want to make the body bigger as well. I mean, it was already a loose sketch regardless. But like, because the head is bigger and the body would be like a little too tiny in comparison. So I'm probably making it just generally a tad bit bigger. It's the original version from another universe. Exactly. You got like the Marvel multiverse shit going on here. If he says it's tail, then it's tail. We can't stop him. Exactly. And if you do try and stop me, what do you think we I might have to just put you down on the behavior chart. I forgot I still had that. It called to me like the Green Goblin mask. Oh, right, it exists. Of course it does. I never got rid of it. It's the same drawing. Where do we stand in this behavior chart? Last time I checked, oh right, you're in burger tier right now with in ultra blue. Actually, you know what? Nah, we have to do this like it's like a real school. Well, some people aren't here right now, but like a real school where like every day you get reset to green. I think that's how it worked in school. I don't remember. That shit was like a decade ago. Wait, what happened? Why is almost everyone in lemon tier? You remember what happened last time and your transgressions against chat or me in particular. I actually do not remember. I don't remember why you were in lemon, but everyone gets reset at the beginning of the school day. So you are currently at green. You're at lime. And hopefully you stay that way if you don't misbehave. Oh my, I'm getting promoted. For now. This... why is this... Was I just having an off day that day? This arm feels so much easier. Oh, because I'm doing like the puffy sleeve thing where the jacket naturally cuts off here. That's why it feels easy. This one was like, it's actually just like regular cloth, which is really hard to get the cloth physics of. Alright. Wrap around. I can't get it out of my head. I keep thinking of the fucking Instagram reel. Fuck. I kind of want to just watch it real quick. It's just, I'm gonna be thinking this shit till the end of the stream. I'll try not to get myself to say something very silly that would put me in chili tier. Is that what we're calling Omega Red? The Super Hill? Okay. Alright, and then this sleeve. This is looking a tad bit thick. Well, of course it is. It was my... I'm like judging my past self for like how they drew this, but also this was supposed to be like the quick sketch. So of course it looks a little off. It was never meant to be the final. I kind of wanted it to make the final so I'd be done with it, but no. I gotta have some tact, some detail. If I remember, the lighter red was Tomatoland. Indeed, it was that's the throwing tomatoes at you on the on stage tier. I don't know what's UR tier thing are. Oh, the what I am on the tier, what the thing is. You know, the behavior chart they always have in like elementary school. And we did discuss where I am on the tier, but unfortunately for y'all, I'm exempt because I'm the teacher. The teacher doesn't get the put on the tier list. They're the one that dictates the tier list, because I gotta wrangle you all. And also, if I put myself on the tier list, I would not survive. Is this right? Something's not sticking. There we go. I think I just have to put it a little more up. Yeah, there we go. Something like this. Man, drawing is so much fun when it works. And it isn't fighting me for supremacy of which brain cell is working in the brain. To figure out 3D models in my head. The spinning red apple. Where were you put on the chart when you were in our place? Nah, I was never that bad. Didn't really do anything. Maybe if I'm like... Nah, I probably got like caught listening to music or something. Because I didn't have Bluetooth headphones and I didn't have my long hair to be able to hide them at the time. So I probably just got caught listening to my fucking shitty wired earbuds. So maybe, at most, I never reached red. I feared red. So at most I was like a lemon tier. I wasn't a bad kid. And any bad stuff I did do was outside of the classroom, so I wouldn't have gotten down the chart anyway. So, checkmate. I'm squeaky clean. Alright, and then the hands come out of there. I'm seeing... I feel like... Is there a gap here? Should I put that with shadow, or would that be like cloth? Because I feel like if I leave this part empty, it looks like there's body, and that kind of makes them look really big. But if I put like an empty gap there... I don't know. But we'll say maybe the shadow helps give the impression. What about me? What tier am I? You know what? You have not done anything wrong the entire stream. That is true. So I can't put your name on the board for the fact I can't pronounce it. I mean, I can write it. I can't pronounce it though. I can't read Korean. But let's see. What is... Copy this text and put it in Google to see it really big. Can I put it in Google to see it really big? Let's see. It will not tell me how... I can't read! I can't read. I want to handwrite it. I don't want to just paste it. But I don't have glasses, so I can't. Fine, we'll do... No, I'm locking in. I can read. As long as I can get it big enough so I can read the text, then it'll be fine. Oh, I know. I'll put it in Discord and just make Discord really big. There we go. Alright, you go in green tier, Mr. Unwell. But specifically written out in perfect. Fuck, that's hard. It's such a long name. Is that right? Where's my characters? Why is it? It looks like that. Make small letter. I mean, they're already pretty small. There we go. So, that's all you get. Otherwise, you cross into burger territory. So I probably just sounds like oopsies. All right, there you go. Now you're on the list. You're on the good kids list. Back to my reference. Which part was I doing? I'm gonna do the ribbon, I guess. The ribbon that actually makes sense. Oh, but what was I drawing? I don't remember what kind of outfit this was originally before I stopped, but I think it's like, it almost looks like school, like, you know, like sailor kind of thing. Or is it like a button? Because there's a reference photo for this. So if I go on Pinterest, eventually I'll find it. Well, if I look for it now, I'm not gonna find it. That's just gonna be long gone. Burger after a hard day at work. You did unwell, ne? Okay, so I was... Wait, what? That's a lot of... That's 3 things. That's said a lot more than I anticipated. Ribbon. No, because you have... If we think about the physics of this again, the ribbon will come out... Yeah, both of these sides, it'll come out. Get caught over here. No, get caught in here. Kind of like a tie. And then splay out. I've drawn these kind of things way too many times. But I don't know if I've actually gotten that good at it. But it is a very familiar kind of shape to have to draw. And then the tails. No, these always get a little confusing. I don't know like where they should end, but I know they should be like going in there, I think. So they should be coming out of there as well. Look like they're coming out of there. But it feels a little too far. Probably because I made this so big. Maybe make it more narrow. Like a, not a heart, but like a more triangular. Everything comes in there, everything come out of there. There we go. And these will overlap. That makes more sense. That's a ribbon. That's a bloody ribbon, innit? Yeah. And then... Oh, what kind of... It's not like a button down. No. We get what? It's just that it? Maybe some like wrinkles here and there. I don't know where they would be though. Yeah, like that. Does it give some indication that like clothes folding, because you know it's like pressing down. There is weight pressing down on it. Sailor girl sleeps on the shoulder of the minor Tetsuo. Oh yeah, I forgot that was the lore. they work in the fucking mines and just absolutely struggling. Got a family at 4 at home, you know, shit's just been tough out in the streets. That might be too thick, but we'll fix it. Oh, I'm really not looking forward to this next section. You know, but before that, I can postpone the inevitable by doing the hands. Which don't know how I did. I guess this style is still a tad bit cartoony enough where I can get away with anything. Are legs that hard to draw? Yes, it's specifically because this is a pose I don't do often at all. I don't really draw like sitting poses like this. And like Tetsuo's was a little easier to do. This one, they're like kind of bending inwards, was hard, but specifically the hardest thing about it is gonna be the... Oh, whoops, there's a sneeze coming on. It's fake. Specifically, the hardest part about it is going to be the skirt. Trying to figure out how like the cloth physics of this work, because I can't just do like, if I was just drawing like someone standing up, you know, oh, just make it like go down. Simple. This is specifically at a angle where like, you know, the legs are kind of coming forward like this. So it's like, all right, where's the leg? How is the leg functioning? My tablet died. Where is the leg coming from? How that form is, and then wrapping like a cloth around it forward. Specifically wrapping that forward in a way that is logistical is going to be the nightmare. Now you're gonna have to excuse me for a few seconds. I need to find a cable to plug my tablet in. Yeah, there we go. I just hope it's not broken. Yeah, it should be fine. Make sure not to drop my guitar. Oh shit, like everything's falling, but that doesn't matter. There we go. And now, can I turn my tablet on if it's... Come on. Come on. Wait, why is my mouse not moving? Oh, okay, that scared me. No, I'm like caught in a boot loop. I don't get what's going on. Oh, it's because my USB hub is really shitty. I think I beat it up too much, so now my tablet is charging, but it's not turning on to be able to use it. And my mouse won't move. What is going on? What have I done? Chat, am I cooked? Is my keyboard working? My keyboard works. Why is the mouse not working? Okay, there's that. Ah, a false alarm. False alarm. I just had like 10 beeps yell at me at the same time, so I don't know what that's about, but we're chilling. I hope. Alright, so back to these hands. But yeah, the legs are gonna be that hard because I'm just not skilled with them because I never practiced. This is the practice. But the issue with this practice is gonna be the final product. So I had to learn it and then master it so that it can be released. Controversial art opinion might be harder than hands. But this is because I've been practicing hands a lot recently. It's because I don't really draw full bodies as often as well. Usually it's just like the upper half. It's like what I need. I draw what I need, you could say. Because like what for like an album or an MV, what do I usually need? Just the upper torso is all that's required. And then so like anything else below, don't really care for. In my case. But that means stuff like this becomes a bit of a hassle, because now when I do need it and do care for it, I don't got the facilities to fix it. What do you mean you beat your USB hub too much? It's just hanging from my computer. It's because I have so many things plugged in. Like, what's always plugged in? I have a, what is it? A external hard drive that's plugged in, that's pulling on it. I have it's more so like when the long cables, like my charging cable currently, or anything that can get tugged, sometimes I'd be using my my MIDI keyboard that has to plug into the hub because I can't reach to the back. So it'll just keep tugging and tugging, and sometimes I'll kick something and it falls. So anytime it falls, my PC is set up in like, alright, this is the top of it. There's no like USB ports on the side, it's all on the top. So that shit is like this. The hub is just sitting on there and it's like plugged in like this. So you can imagine anytime a force like fucking hits it, that shit goes falling and is like it's cinched, just pulling that thing. No, that would be a good angle. It's more like this, like just fucking and then all the way there, just dangling with everything plugged into it. So yeah, that's and also pulling on this. So like what if your port is over here, your USB is kind of like doing that kind of thing, you know. It's not, it can't be good for the machine. So every so often, it'll like, if I touch it, it'll kind of like desync, unconnect itself, and then connect right back. It's bad, but it's been trucking along. It's still surviving. And if it breaks, well, fuck, I'll have to get another one on Amazon. But it should be fine for now. Hand, smaller hand. No, it's this thumb is not making sense. Because, well, actually, would you see the thumb? Yeah, you probably see the thumb, but it's gotta be like a more subtle angle. like that. I don't know, I feel like I can push that in even more. I don't know, adding this thumb is like, it looks like it's making it a little too thick, but I don't know how to make it thinner. Well, by erasing to make it thinner. Trying to get the perfect angle without it looking dumb. Yeah, like that. I think that's fine. And then we do the other one. What did this be like the knuckles? I'll deal with that later. And then with that, this one comes out. Damn it! Hold on, I had to. Is the classic artist trap. I was looking too zoomed in. It's like, yeah, that's a hand, and look at it compared to the face. Baby hands. It looks like those toys that the people use in like fucking TikToks. Should be like this, kind of matching like that. Maybe a bit smaller. Oh, but now it looks wrong. Why is that wrong? Actually, though actually, I think this is fine. The reason it looks weird is because I'm looking at comparison to like the legs. The legs look really tiny. I think I own a pair of the baby hands. Konbanwa. Oh, hello, Yunon. Welcome to the stream. Or you can see we're currently drawing some MV art. Yeah, the face, the hands should be like maybe that. Let's see, I'm comparing it to like the Teto, because they should be able to big enough to be proportional to the face. I know that's like my reference point is usually I see it compared to the face. Like you should be able to face palm and it makes sense. So this should be fine, but I may need to make the lower half bigger. I think they look a little tiny. The legs in comparison. It's hard to see. Everything's a little hard to see because of how like the sketch is still sketchy. Like underneath and like this, the color layers cutting in. Because if I start drawing it like this, I don't think that looks like it can support all that. I don't know. It was. I think I would have paired the baby hands. It was a gift from a friend. Why do you? Well, I guess he just answered why I had the baby hands gift from a friend. Why was that a gift? What are you supposed to do with those? I do want. What is the point of the baby hands? I don't know what purpose they serve, other than being used in a funny TikTok video. Good at drawing? Thank you. I hope to. I kind of need to be. I don't know. I don't think of myself that good at drawing, but I do think I've come a long way, and definitely serviceable for a video. I know some crazy motherfuckers that are like absolutely insane at drawing. Like, damn, what demon did you sell your soul to be able to do that well? She was hitting that yawn emoji. That's funny. Alright. If I'm trying to see if these hands are too big. At what point do they look like they're too big? What's causing it to look big? Because I did just make them really big, but like I want them to be reasonably big, like normal size hand. In comparison to Teto's hand, they look about the same size, but over here you just look really big. All right, hold on. I need to change things a bit. Let's get rid of. Where's my background layer? Oh shit! I don't know where the background is. Because I thought it was this. Okay, there we go. Get rid of the background layer. Get rid of... I need that sketch layer. But I want to get rid of the colors, which are... I don't know what the colors are. What? This one? No, this is sketch. Oh, these colors. That did not help, actually. It made it harder to see because it's already really grayed out. What's gonna let me see the most visible? I don't know. It's not really doing anything. The contrast is actually making it easier to see their body. So maybe I'll color it in, because there's definitely like a... You can see like this area, there's nothing, which makes it look like their body's cut off. Like imagine this being like the behind. I don't think that makes sense. I think there's supposed to be more body over here to be able to, you know, support all the weight. Maybe it's because of the sleeve that it looks bad. That could be it too. Maybe the wrong angle. The wrong size. Looking like... Oh, maybe look like it's not properly sized for you. So we could fix that. Also, this is not colored in. Because I'm also like changing stuff heavily because it's... I'm editing the posture, the size... everything. All right, let's see. Is it the sleeve? Maybe. Give me the correct. What size pen am I using? 10? Yeah, probably. You know, screw it. I keep making the new layers. I'm just gonna merge them. Because I'm messing with the sleeve and the hand, I'm gonna just merge those two layers and just start fiddling around. Are they like two wildly different locations? Oh no! You could see the error here. Oops. You know, screw it. We'll just erase the whole sleeve. We're redoing it anyway. I actually used the color layer as an eraser layer. Alright, let's try that again. Are you just too big? You were too small before, but now you're too big? Make up your mind, please. Just work. Now you're too big. You look like a glove. Okay. What is an art? What is artistry? What is drawing? I don't know the answer. I don't know. How could this have happened? Not scientifically possible. Oh, man, now and I was getting confident too in my hands. Though I guess it does take a certain level of skill to be able to recognize that it looks weird. That's how I'm gonna convince myself that everything wasn't for naught. I don't know, but there's something about it. Something about it is just irking me. Looking at my own hand, how do you work? If I try and do this kind of pose with what's easiest? Well, I can't look at myself doing it. My hand doesn't bend nearly that far. But like these lines, they go up to a point and then you see the knuckle like over here. That's what this line is supposed to be, like the knuckle line. And yeah, these two fingers are shorter and the two middle ones are longer. We all know that if we just look down at our hands. Then why does it feel like something's missing? Why does it feel like something is amiss? Could also be like maybe the hands are technically fine, but they look too rugged. Then how do you make them look more dainty? Without just making them really tiny, then you get the baby hands. How does it... Okay, I'm looking at my hand and I'm just... My brain has short-circuited. Which part is the knuckle? Because I'm like... Do you have two sets of knuckles? I'm losing my mind. Which part is the knuckle and which part is whatever the... Because, you know, if you bend your finger... No, like, you can crack your knuckles. Yeah, okay, then what part of the butt? That's also a knuckle. Have I just never noticed that, like, we call both of them the knuckle? We have two sets of knuckles? Am I fucking crazy? You used all of your energy to understand the ribbon. Hi, haven't seen you in a long time. Oh my god, it's Hatsune Miku official. Everybody, we have a fucking celebrity in the chat. OMG, real Hatsune Miku. Big fan of your work in Persona. I don't know why that's the only media of recent that I can remember, like, seeing fucking Miku. Oh, it's because I saw a tweet earlier of the Persona 5 mobile game, the Phantom X. Well, I might need to Google that question. It feels like a stupid question, but I don't think it is. Google, how many knuckles do we have? Actually, no. Which part of the hand is the knuckle? Then why is it... Okay, it, as I thought, it's the part further in the back, where, like, what you used to punch. Like that middle one. Okay, so why is it called cracking your knuckles if they're not the knuckle? Unless they're both the knuckles. Because you're not cracking the knuckle, you're cracking the fingers. There are 14 knuckles on each hand, 28 to... What the fuck? So is it like each individual part? Wait, let me count. 4, 8, 12. Okay, so it... Wait, what? Oh, including 4, 8, 12, 13, 14. Yes, okay. Hold on. Let me make sure I get this right. So we got what's our... So imagine we have a hand. Boom, 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 boom. That's a handle, right? So we got, you know, the base over here. 4, 8. There's like a third one over here. 4, 8, 12, and then your thumb. Actually, it's more like the bend over here and then way the fuck over here, which I guess counts. It is a thing. That's a hand. It is a hand. So yeah, so 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, and then obviously mirror for the other hand. Yeah, 28. I don't know why it's taken fucking over 20 years of my life to realize this fact, but it makes sense. So it is cracking your knuckles. That's a hand that I could draw with my drawing skills. You're welcome. No, give it a shot. What was the ones like, oh, how to draw an owl? Do X, and then draw the rest of the fucking owl. I don't know what I think I'm confused like what position I want this hand to be in. This might be making the perspective also weird, because it looks like if I were to draw this in a different perspective, it almost looks like they're doing, so let's imagine this is like your thumb, whatever, your knuckles, it looks like they're just doing this, which is not how you hold your hands. It'd probably be more like this, closer to that angle. Obviously, if it were drawn much better, but it kind of looks like it wants to do that because it's like wrapping around with other shit, grabbing shit, whatever. So I might need to try and make it look like it's bending. I don't know, man. I don't know. And then, so actually, now that we have that analysis of knuckles done, where's these in a line with the webbing between? These should be maybe closer together. Man, anatomy's fucking hard. This is why I didn't like studying it. Because it's fucking hard. I did not like my live drawing classes in college. I had to try and do like the best you can in such a short amount of time. No, it looks too it looks too rough. How do I do it over here? I don't know, let's see. Maybe what if I draw them as a set? Oh man, I knew this one was gonna be difficult, but I didn't know she was gonna be this difficult. I don't know, what do I need to do to make you look less intense? So how are you all doing? I think Chad's doing definitely a lot better than I am right now. I feel like bashing my head against the fucking desk trying to figure out how do you hand? How do you fucking hand? You can also see by the behavior chart that everyone's currently perfect. You know what? I forgot to add Hatsune Miku official to the list. And go on the joy key layer. Miku, 3 exclamation points. I mean, obviously drawing the knuckles visibly doesn't help with the gentle appearance. How do you fucking hand is a sentence I never thought I'd hear. Just sit with any artist for more than 5 minutes. I think you'll be hearing it a lot more frequently. Miku da yo. Correct, Unwell. Official. They have official in the name. It's real. Can I ask Hatsune Miku to give me a free copy of Vocaloid? You got connections. This hand is not fucking handing. You won't believe the ribbon story. I already forgot that happened. I already knocked the ribbon out of my fucking mind. And then maybe if I show more of a bend in the knuckle. It's like that one looks like it's visibly bending. This one doesn't though. But if I add a bit of it, like they get thick and then thin, it shows that they are, in fact, moving in a direction. The direction being inwards because they're curving to grab something. Please don't bring Mikudayo here. You don't want this weaponized blue-haired black hole to come here. She will eat your entire community. had to put it in the ban list. Please do not mention Mikudayo or we will all be annihilated. Well, no, it's like the one Dragon Ball Z clip where Trunks absolutely loses his shit at the androids. Like, if we don't kill him now, it'll be the end of all of us! No! I'm like over-engineering the hand. Maybe, is there a different pose? Okay, can I just scrap it? If I scrap it, is there a different pose I can do with these hands that isn't so ugly looking? Because this is just not working. And I'm not gonna just copy like the Teto hands because it won't look right. Well, because y'all are gonna be snacked upon. It was nice knowing y'all. No, please. I have so much left to do. I have so much left to live for. Don't let the Mikudayo fucking eliminate me. Where is pen? Give me my pen. Cause what did I do here? Well, what I did here was very rough to begin with. It's just not even really a hand. This is really tiny. That would be a weird. Hold on, I'm realizing because I pushed the sleeve back over here, and the original sketch's drawing of the sleeve was here. If I connected that, it just makes it look like a really exaggeratedly long sleeve, which isn't a bad look. It's just kind of funny. You can imagine like the oversized sleeve going on. Wait, it's like the, can I just do oversized sleeve like it's oversized sweater where just like the hands poking out? That would solve a lot of issues. Oh, that'd be really funny. You know what? Hey, I'm designing the outfits. I can technically do what I want. Let's see if this is a valid strategy. Lazy? Yes. Effective? I don't know. I could also just like bring this back up. Or how about you do it Minecraft villager style? Oh my god. That'd be really funny. That would be really funny. Also funny you mentioned Minecraft because it's Minecraft has had like a chokehold on me and my friends this past few weeks, which I'm probably gonna be playing after I finish stream because there's still so much I need to do. This is the first time in Minecraft history I've gotten netherite armor. Like that's how fucking real it's gotten. We actually went bed blast mining to get fucking netherite in our realm, which I did not know you could do. I'm trying to think the logistics of this outfit. Like this would be like the... Oh no, but you have this kind of outfit, so you wouldn't have that unless this is... No, that makes sense, that makes sense. I'm thinking of like a dress shirt kind of thing poking out, kind of like informally and rough. And that would work. We can repurpose this like a regular shirt color. That just means this is a sweater, which is kind of what we're already implying with this kind of look. Which actually, would it be the same as this? Because then I would have to add that, maybe. Let's see. Wait, bed blasting can be used as a mining technique? Yeah, bed blasting in the nether, because you know the intentional game design where the bed explodes, and in the nether because you're just not allowed to sleep in hell, I guess. But you can use that to mine for netherite because it just blows everything up and leaves the netherite behind. Wait, is that Teto next to the blue character? Of course. That's for the music video. Which I did forget to draw her ribbon, which is also... No, her ribbon's fine. It makes sense in a way. I don't really get it, but it does work. Tired Teto after a hard day at the mines. Yeah, don't mind her. She's just had a really rough day. But is that too tiny? Well, depends not how long I draw the fingers, I guess, if it's too tiny. Come on. Come on, hands. Work. Please. I don't want to keep drawing the same hands over and over. Why do you look like gloves? Why do you look like fucking gloves? Teto after her 9-to-5 shift at the music factory. Come on, Teto. Time to make another Miku Teto banger. It's been 15 years. They haven't let me out of the studio since. No, spending too much time on the little details. Focus. Focus. You must remain focused. Looking at my own hands. Actually, that's weirdly accurate. Wait, what? Oh, wait. Flipping the whole canvas around. Alright. I was gonna say it looks a little weird because they're descending, but actually... If I look at my own hand forward, it does look like these digits like end here and this one's a little lower. The thing is, the thickness of them, I think, is what's making it look strange. Specifically because it's like... No, it looks like a glove because it looks like it's ballooning. Like it's, like it goes here and then it's like... So maybe if I do the inverse... Come on, Teto, the mesmerizer success won't repeat itself. I think what's that one movie clip? The not Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs. It's Aliens versus Monsters or something. Come on, we got enough stuff to feed you for an entire lifetime, or whatever they say. And I'm just imagining that, but with like the Teto instead of making another Miku Teto song. Looks like she broke her hand. Yeah, it's a weird hand. That's why I'm trying to fix it, but I don't know what constitutes fixing. I think I forgot how to draw. That's how I feel after every time I take a long break from drawing. I'm just like, I don't even know what a fucking drawing is anymore. What even is art? Like, what drawing? Who's that? Like super hot fire. I'm not an artist. I'm not a rapper. Boom bam bop bada bop boom pow. Whoa. Do I think we're getting somewhere? If this thumb makes any sense, if it functions. As long as it works for our purpose. I think it's working enough where I can start trying to do the other one. And I don't know how I want to start doing the other one. Where's the hand? I mean, like she was wearing this bandage thingy, you know, when your arm is broken from. Oh, I see what you mean. Well, it's still very roughly done. We can fix it later. This is just an idea for now. Worried more about the hand than anything. Or, you know what we could do? Because I think now that if I like this perspective, we could just like push it back and make it look normal again, because that would clear a bit of space for the other hand. Because I just had like that random idea, but we can make it normal again, and then, there we go. That's normal. That gives space, and now I have space for the other hand. This one definitely will fix that like it's trying to do like a what you call it, dress shirt sleeve thing. It is not working right now, but I think I can make it work. I just need time and detail. Assemble music notes in the music factory. There's a roaring fandom down below. There's a big dark town. It's a software I found. There's a world going on online. You're an absolute legend if you recognize the original lyrics of what I wrote. I do not recognize, though I don't know if it was like translated or something, because I do not recognize. I'm a poser. I'm a fraud. I don't know, those I don't know, reading that I just thought of a completely different song. I'm thinking of the Lotus Juice, the one wiping all out the 3 dots connected to rectangles. That really fuck ass lyric. Just like music sounds connected and rambles. It's the Robots movie song Chops. Wait, the Robots? Okay, that makes sense why I didn't recognize it. Damn, the Robots movie is fucking old. I watched that when I was like really young and did not I don't think I even finished it. This gotta do a very similar thing over here. You should take a quick listen to it. It's a banger. And I'm not letting myself get copyright strict for the Robots movie. But maybe I'll listen to it afterwards and give you my thoughts then after the stream. This shit was that. Fuck. No, it all leads back to the fucking Instagram reel. Wrap around, that's a rap for you, round. I can't get it out of my head. I'm like making this more taut, I guess, tension, the way things curve. Oh. And then, so if it's like this, I won't be seeing. What was confusing me about this is like, oh, there's a sleeve, like the wrist poking through the sleeve. It's like, no, we'll cover that then. Then there's a problem. It's just the hand. It's just fingers. I forgot about the stupid copyrights. That's random. Imagine 100 years movie is bad after waiting 100 years. That is a thought I've always had. I don't know if everyone remembers that that one movie allegedly that's already filmed. It's like on a, I don't know where the fuck they hid it, but there's a movie that will not release until 100 years, titled 100 years. I've always wondered like how funny it would be if we are lucky enough to live to be like well over 100 years old and see like the 100 years movie in theaters, and it's just like the most dog shit ass film ever produced. Because imagine the fucking tension of waiting 100 years just to see this movie, to see finally what was the hype about, and it's just a dog ass movie with no substance. It's gotta be the worst feeling ever. Imagine it's a Rickroll. Oh my goodness. No, you know what would be really funny? Imagine in 100 years you finally get to see the movie and they can't fucking air it because like all the actors that were in it got fucking cancelled. Oh, that'd just be unfortunate. Do we know who starred in the 100 years movie? Was it like any A-list celebrity, or is it just like random people? I don't remember if it was like a AAA production or it was just like a indie film. All I remember is that it exists and that we will never see it unless we are really lucky. No, I don't think doing a finger here, no, it'll be too far. Yeah, this is just like the top of the hand. I think we'll just leave it at... Are they too small though? Still caught up on that. Is the hand too small? Could you facepalm reasonably? Not really. You look small. But if I make it bigger, it doesn't look right. And let's see. Let me look one more time. Well, actually, it depends. Where's the hand? Because that's not the all of the hand. It would probably be like this. So maybe it's fine. I don't know. We'll see. If in this perspective it looks fine, then it's fine. I'm moving on. It's annoying me to be staying on the same fucking thing for so long. And then do my like little cloth lines. See, this looks much better than that one, because this one, there's levels to this shit. This one I was just doing because I did it fast to get the idea out, but like the one on the right looks more proper, following the form of the sleeve, with actual careful line placement. See, if we take our time, things work out. and boom. Yeah, like that. So I think that one's perspective is wonky. Yeah, that one's perspective is wonky. I did not do it right. Close enough. Miku Persona 5 Royal Song is a banger. He discovered it a year late. Someone named John Malcolm. Oh, I missed a lot. Or worse, what if the film is just a feature-length film which is just a still of a troll face with the troll? Man, that's ancient history. Imagine that you waited so long and then you get a heart attack. What? Just so eagerly anticipated, like, oh my god, I can't wait to see the movie. I waited 100 years for the. Oh my heart. You just pass right as the fucking intro credits roll, the starting scene. That would suck. Fun fact: Blitz 5309 is Kasane Tetsuo. Blitz, how could you lie to me all these years? I thought you were my friend. Turns out you're Kasane Tetsuo. I can't believe you done this. Alright, I have that section done. I can cry and then work on the legs. Damn, I don't. Yeah, because even in the sketch, you can see this is the messiest part of this. That I don't know how to work it. Like there seems to be like a cutoff here for the leg. Like that's where the cloth falls wrapping around the leg. Okay. My brother just walked in telling me to call his phone because he lost it. Now my body's dead. And it's not even working. I think his phone is dead. Yep, that did not work. That did not work. That phone does not exist. Alright. Body back. Never mind. My body is fighting me. There we go. What if you're Miku and Blitz is Tetsuo, then who is Authko? I'm me. Who? Me? I'm nobody. Naru? Where's my cut of the profits? I've been working hard on your songs, mister. Your profits are that I bought you for like $70. That's the money you get. I mean, Naru has yellow hair. Yeah, I'm red, bro. I can't be Naru. The white and red is a disguise. Don't tell anyone, bro. Why would you out me like that? Bro. Yeah, I'm actually blonde in real life. Wink, 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 nudge, nudge. Definitely. If Authko is Authko, who's Horstko? You know that the horse you get in Zelda? Now you know. How do you function? How do you function? No, because there's the... Alright. You know what? Screw the skirt. we're going to try drawing the legs first. Figure out how this perspective functions. To do that, I do think I need to get rid of the background because it's really hard to see otherwise. So that's you sitting down and the other part of you sitting down. Yeah, that looks right to me. And then legs come close together. Where's the knee? I feel like I drew my knee way over here. Yeah, because this is where this knee is. So what? Show going really far. Though I think... Is that right? Alright, no, because it would start curving probably where like the behind meets the seat. And if Teto's drawing is anything to go off of this, and the seat is like what, right there, that level? But if I'm Teto and Authko is Neru, then who was flickering the lights? Freddy Fazbear. Whore. Boom. Oh man, sitting poses are definitely fucking hard. I also don't want to draw them like too big because the character is not very, like, they're just not big like that. They're a very skinny person. So I don't want to add it too much, but I also want to like show the body proportionally correct. Man, if I just could do like an open pose like fucking Teto's was, I think that would make this so much easier. But no, I've made my bed, now I have to lie in it. What? Then who was sitting on that chair is the Invisible Man, but he died back in 85. I just wasn't sure how to... What the hell is going on in the chat? I'm so lost. I'm over here struggling to draw a fucking picture and I just... And that's... Don't ask what happened back in 05. Tragic shit, man. The Twitch chat is always more than serious. That is true. We're creating a new lore for this channel. Don't ask about my mate Schmidley back in 85, man. Crazy times we were living in. What a wild dude. May I turn Joiki into a Vocaloid? I mean, if you want, it's what Joiki wishes to decide. You want to sign that contract and start your life with Miku? If I follow the line of the chest down to the legs, would it be something like this? I think it would be something like this. More tame? Or just like that? Probably like that. And then what about this one? Because you're leaning onto the person next to you. Actually, this one makes it look like the leg is coming further down, which is probably, it's actually not bad. It just has to work. It makes sense. We don't talk about 1999? I'm scared, Blitz. What happened in 1999? Who did you kill in 1999? Okay, that'd be the knee parts. Leg coming out. Going in, coming out. All this is going to be covered by... all this is going to be covered by cloth anyway, but getting it down will help me figure out how to cover it in cloth. No, it looks too small. What the hell is going... What? Control T... Oh, little black speck in the corner. Oh, because I was drawing Teto's lines. Alright. Waist. Waist? Oh, okay, the leg got a little big there. But this makes more sense. Okay, I was drawing it too straight, but putting over to the side, now it looks like she's actually leaning, which is what we needed. This, though, is way too thick now. Way too thick of a leg. Push that in more. I'm just absolutely abusing the perspective tool to try and make things work. Hatsune, hey, my voice change sounds so much better, thank you. Congratulations, Joiki. Now I had to purchase you for a reasonable $70 to make my next song. Knee, carve out the knee, thin this out more. I do believe this is working. I wish I had like a real frame of reference to be able to base this knee off of. Like, I can't just cross my own fucking legs and be like, all right, now let me get a fucking wrap my head around, wrap around, fuck. I can't get rid of it. I can't wrap my head like around the fucking world to be like, all right, yeah, that's the perspective, and then draw. Blitz, you're an Utauloid? You know, Blitz, we could... I have the power to make that happen. Would you like to duet with Hatsune Miku official? I mean, fuck, with Kasane Teto official. Fuck, now you got me fucked up. I did the reverse earlier. Yay, $70 I would be able to buy 10 megabytes of RAM. Oh, that's sad. That's true. That's really fucking true. You'd be able to buy like an eighth of RAM. Does this make sense? Perspective. Yes. I believe this makes sense without it being too thick. Man, 3D modeling is probably the best class I could have fucking taken, because every time I think of like how a mass works, I just imagine like the wireframe going around it, which I think assists tremendously in seeing the physics of the world, I guess, in a new light. Granted, the way you draw it has to be correct, but I think doing it does help you try and figure out which way is correct. Like, alright, where's my front line that I want to put to show where the front of the knee is, and everything has to like wrap around that angle. Compared to, yeah, I think that looks, the design is very human compared to what we had originally, which is just like whatever the fucking twigs there. Oh, look at this drills. Yep. There. Oh, you haven't seen the other drills. You haven't seen the the other drills. We don't talk about that one. We don't talk about that one. I'm wondering if they look too big. Alright, now looking at this one, we can see the hand, in comparison, looks really tiny, I think. I'm never letting go of this hand. Alright. One more time. We'll try and enlarge it one more time and see if it looks human. Just a bit to give it some naturalness. I'm gonna throw myself out the window. What is it? What is it that's not sitting right with me? Because I can't figure it out. Oh, you know what it could be is maybe the arms, now that I have this perspective, maybe the arms look too tiny. Like, if I were to, if this character were to stand up, that might be it. That might be it. Because look where Teto's arm bend is. It's kind of like belly button area, whatever. That's kind of like my landmark, kind of like belly button area, and then the hands would usually end up on like the thigh area if you were to stand up straight. Design very human. Now look at the arm bend over here. The arm bends at the chest area, not down here where the rest of the body is. They have short arms. Also, Neru is Chad, Tetsu your child. Why am I Neru in this scenario? What am I doing? Yeah. Finally figured out the issue. The arms are simply too short, especially now that I have the full body like laid out and I can see it. The arms are too short. They end where the chest is. They bend where the chest is. That makes no sense. Tad Cheto in Discord. Yeah, thanks, Blitz. Still never forgiving you for that one. Your days are numbered. For including such a creature in my server. So, anyway, if that's... Arms should be like bending here. Oh, so much work I'm gonna have to redo. You know, yeah, I guess we could start from scratch. I will label it though. Oh, why is that part of that? Control X, Control V. And alright, so these are my arms. And yeah, let me cut this line out too. I think the shoulders are fine. It's just the length of the arm that's bad. So let's try that again. They should be, if this, yeah, this is the entire body, chest is like here somewhere, belly button should be like right there. And that's where our arm should try and be. Which I think in my original, I do have it kind of like that. So, oh, but then that means the hand's gonna, they won't be short because it will be in perspective. If it looks like it's coming forward, it won't look short. Because I'm like, oh, if I bend it here and like connect everything, it's like, bro, that's just a wrist. Yeah, if I do it wrong. Which I'm hoping not to do wrong. Alright, so what? Hand here? Sure. Boom, boom. Wrist. Goes up, meeting to the rest of the body. Which, now that we have this bend... Oh no. Why do you look weird? You should be meeting normally. Please be normal. Please be a normal, very human design. Okay, it's getting a little difficult to see the full scope of the design. This arm is very human. I don't think it is. No, I did mess it up a little bit. Alright. And then what? Like the little the fold to indicate like the line to indicate that there's like a fold or something going on, like it is clothy. Needed to be very clothy. Needed to be very human. Sign is very human. Yeah. And then we do like the, you know, the, what do you call it? The stitching, I guess, is what that is on the sweaters. Is that what makes it kind of elasticy in a way? To make it like return back to its shape? Or just wrap around your wrist and hold in place? Regardless, I think that appears more human than our original. Well, actually, our original wasn't that bad of the left one, but the right one was egregious. But yeah, it does look to bend more appropriately. And then we gotta do the same on the other side, which I don't have nearly as good of a guide for, so I gotta wing it. And hope my mind's eye, my artist's eye can just get it right. So, alright, I'm getting sleepy. Wish you all a good day, afternoon, night. Also, why I didn't ended up in Lemon Zone. That is true. No one's ended up in the Lemon Zone so far. So you did well. Congratulations. You know what? Because you were so well up until, I guess, your end of the stream, I'll put you in Super Blue. Congratulations, you are now a blueberry. I guess along with Miko as well, because your names were attached. Just give them the old me hands. That's funny. I love blueberries. Oh, congratulations, you are what you eat. Legally binding. But have a good night, Joikey. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. your elbow will be like right there, going up to the rest of the drawing. Come on. Line, do your thing. Connect appropriately, please. But this line is not good. This line is not good at all. Can I be a blueberry? I mean, I guess you haven't done anything wrong either. So I guess we can all be blueberries for now. We're all burgers, if you think about it. We're all in the burger tier. I still haven't removed the fucking burger, I chew. One does not simply be a blueberry, you must be a burger as well. Burger. Alright, and then is this sufficiently curved? Probably leading into that curve. Coming down, we'll do another one. Yeah, because it's like that's like the pit area, so like the cloth kind of bunches up over there. Coming down to the rest of the arm. And might even put this elbow thing more down. Remembering they have bone. Oh, you know what I hate when I'm trying to draw people remembering they have bones? Why can't people just be blobs? I mean, they can be if you're drawing a slime. Alright, now let's review. Because these are my new arms. If we go back to the old ones, yeah, I think these are well more appropriate for what we're doing. The old ones didn't look bad per se, they just didn't fit the function, I think, because these ones are a lot more lower, a lot more stable. They know where they're supposed to be. But these ones sit a tad high. Well, they are still getting a little high because they're not reaching directly like the belly button area like I wanted, but I think that's even this. We look at Teto's versus that. It's still fine. It's not like an exact match, but it's a good reference point. And even if I wanted to drag it and emphasize a little more, I could just get like the liquify tool probably, and just like pull it down until I got what I wanted. But I don't think I need to do that. Okay, so that's that. Unfortunately, I do believe I have to go. It has been we're 10 minutes shy of 3 hours, and dinner is ready. That's kind of been my cutoff point, because my brother keeps coming and it's like, hey, dinner's ready, by the way. It's like, oh shit. So yeah, I guess I do have to go, but everyone that is here, I just joined. Hello, Fenekusu. Very unfortunate timing. Unfortunately, I do have to go. But you know what? Don't worry, Fenekusu. You joined in and managed to catch the You can also be a blueberry. No one was bad this stream. Everyone was great. So you get everyone gets a gold star. And with that, I will see you all next week, I guess. I might do this again, because this time has been good for me to get work done, because otherwise I probably wasn't going to be doing this anytime soon. So we'll probably be continuing this next week. As always, if all my social links and everything are left in the description. If you want to commission me for a song, my Vgen is linked. If you want to join the Discord, if you aren't joined already, the link for that is there. And for everyone watching on either YouTube or Twitch, follow or subscribe, depending on which platform you're on. and listen to my music on Spotify. Every listen gives me a little bit of money, which is great. So, thank you all for joining, and I will see you next week. Bye bye. Alright, move me down to Super Raid because I'm going to play League. Oh, come on. Come on, Aster. We were so close. We were so close. Chili Red.